Guys, weed, what up? Wheat field, what it do? Welcome back to the wheat field, y'all. Welcome to you. If you new, hey, welcome to you too. Hi, color. This is your girl Lati here at Tears and Wheat Road Show. Where you show enough, never know what you're gonna get, beloved. Um, Testimony to Toro. Okay. Um, it's been a rough afternoon, I say. Your girl had them limits tested and we found it out and found it out. We found out exactly where we at with it. We explain in a second. We just need a little color. Y'all know what it is. Your girl IT here at Tears We Tell Show. We show enough, never know what you're gonna get. We doing a little testimonial to Toro, as y'all know, moving pain to purpose, beloved. And we thank the Most High God, the Alpha and Omega, for bringing this message onto self first and foremost. We just did some Palo Santo, some sage, clearing our energy. It's still burning a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see the little bit of smoke that's left. We give y'all some of that too. We did Palo Santo and sage to cleanse our energy. It was heavy. It was thick. Um, it takes something to push your buttons and test you, beloved, to let you know exactly where you at with it, especially in terms of your own personal healing, personal and spiritual development. Cause I don't know who else dealing with teenagers in this day, but beloved, look, it is so different. They getting me laying the the fire down. I say, it's like what in the double hockey sticks. Look, battling. I got the energy of doing too much and not doing enough. The battle of the opposites. That's what we get. Battle of the opposites. So, I hope that this message finds you, that is helpful for you. I hope that it's helpful for us too. You know what I mean? We definitely need to read the energy and get it out and get that spiritual strength so we can bear the yoke that is on our shoulders, beloved. And we seek to overflow. And we hope that it goes out into the wheat field and meet somebody else who needs it too. That you be strengthened and bear the yoke that has been placed upon you, and that you overflow and we meet in the middle with unity and harmony. Yes. Doing too much and not doing enough. I'm getting a battle of the opposites. A lot of times situations can have you doing too much because somebody else is not doing enough. I'm getting three of earth, right? Like somebody you're supposed to be collaborating with, working together for a mutual benefit. And say, for instance, you know what I mean, like this person is not pulling a weight or not doing what they're supposed to do. It could pull you out of pocket, and now you doing too much. The weight is too heavy on you. And how do you respond? I'm getting off kilter, I'm getting off balance, like getting tired, worn out, and just being at wit's end. So definitely, want to come in and bring this message, read the energy that we're feeling, and hopefully we get a message that's good onto us as well, and that it helps somebody else. You know what I mean? So if y'all into it, thank you so much for sticking around, beloved. Solitude is here. It's a good thing to go into self and kind of think about things when you're going through something. You know what I mean? Like to kind of get your mind right, and hopefully you don't overreact to something, to take a break, to pull back. But that's not always possible when you in the middle of a situation, and test situations that test you and let you know exactly where you're at emotionally, what you can handle, how much you develop personally and spiritually, how you act in those heated moments, beloved. It says, once you embrace the inner divine in your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. Forcing or chasing is definitely something that I'm picking up on. So I don't know how this is gonna come together. I just don't. I'm only can tell you I'm feeling the energy. Ace of Cups is here. Opportunity, look, and we just said solitude, right? And this is the hermit, and the hermit represents solitude, right? Going in within. But I'm looking, it's on the dark side though. So that's giving me depression. It's giving me, the inability to see your own light or find your own way, right? It's something that you were looking for to be illuminated, things that you don't see. And I'm getting, again, look, King of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody that is not gracious, they're not kind, they're not giving. And I'm getting again the battle of the opposites, right? I'm getting, that love, like you want to have a fresh new beginning, a dose of, you know, spiritual flow, divine grace, prosperity, or just what am I looking for? What's the word? I am hearing temperament. I am hearing forgiveness, harmony, balance. But for some reason, I feel like it's just not happening. Like somebody is doing too much and then somebody is not doing enough. Like, that was said to me today. Like, you doing too much. And my immediate response was like, you not doing enough. Like, if you was doing more, then I wouldn't be doing too much. And it definitely felt out of balance. So, yeah. We see Magician, the tools that you need in order to make things change, to manifest either this new beginning, something different in your life, balance. And I'm getting you discover those tools once you go inside self, like solitude, like that hermit energy, so that you can find your way. You can discover your own skills, pull things out. Again, the cup, I'm saying love, I'm getting the wand, that passion, the sword, your intelligence, the truth, and even the pentacle, whether it's time or energy. But how do you place these things in the right way so that they are beneficial? Like I'm getting mutually beneficial, right? People can work together and collaborate. We see the world card, and I'm getting a harsh ending. Cover up her love, her rear. You know what I'm saying? But that's on the dark side. It feels like a very harsh ending, challenged with how, this cycle is gonna go. Wanting things to come to a successful end, but maybe not knowing how to manifest it. Right? Look, a lot of cards on the dark side. Two of Swords, a decision. Right? It's like not knowing what to do and making the wrong decision. Like people deciding to do things the wrong way, working against, self, or just mutual, where it's not mutually beneficial. Like almost like selfish decision making with the King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting somebody being selfish. They are not putting their time and their energy into, the things that would be mutually beneficial. Like, just keep hearing mutually beneficial. Like, what's good for the whole, what's good for the community, what's good for everybody involved. I'm getting the me. And it's driving a very bad ending. Like, this is not a successful completion. It is a completion, but it's not successful. Or you could feel like you're continuously spinning your wheels, right? But yeah, I'm getting both. Like you could feel like you're spinning your wheels and it's not a success. It's like a harsh ending coming. Almost like the Ten of Swords. And somebody's choosing it, like making very poor decisions. Look, see, judgment on the negative side. I'm getting very poor decisions. So, what do you do when you are in partnership or having to work with somebody who chooses to continue to make very poor decisions? How do you use your powers to manifest, to change things, the things that you have in your tool belt, right? To kind of turn the scenario, is what I'm getting. Change the situation. Four of Cups, right? Definitely a broken cup, a missed opportunity here. Somebody's trying to manifest goodness, and I'm getting solitude, almost feeling like you're working alone, beloved, or needing to pull back and go within self so that you can see. right? You could also be working with somebody who is feeling a sense of solitude. They could be depressed because we saw that Hermit card come out in reverse. So what does that look like when you're in partnership with somebody and this is their disposition? How do you manifest from a place of goodness when the person that you're working with is hell bent on making poor decisions? Look, Eight of Cups. Instead of walking away in peace, they're walking, towards, like in the rain, destruction. Like they're coming in with a sense of, you know, I'm getting sadness, I'm getting anger, I'm getting depression. It feels very heavy. This person definitely has a key in their hand. So they have the ability, the key to make different decisions, but they're not doing it because I'm getting their emotional disposition. Yeah, look, that's that. See, Six of Pentacles, working together, reciprocity. Somebody is not giving, they're not doing enough, where they may feel like you're doing too much. That's what I'm getting. It's definitely not a balance in terms of, working together to get a good outcome. It's not it's not mutually beneficial. Look at that. The Tower coming. There's definitely going to be some change. And the thing about it is, on one side the tower is on fire, but this one is not. It's like light shining through. So I'm getting divine intervention coming in. Poor judgment, poor decision making, not giving, walking in with a sense of like darkness, like almost running into trouble is what I'm getting. Missed opportunities, right? But I'm also feeling like, even if this magician is like the most high, like the grand magician that has everything well at hand, this situation could be leading to some sort of divine intervention. Like, it's going to be all right in the end. Things are going to change. I'm hearing don't give up hope, right? But I am seeing that solitude, like embracing the inner divine. We see Ten of Wands, right? Definitely getting heaviness, struggle. But whatever this is that's heavy, I'm getting you have the strength to bear the yoke. And that's what we prayed. See, on the other hand, things are overwhelming and very stressful, like stressed out. But I'm getting you having this divine strength to bear this. Right. Whatever this is in the past, thank you to the Most High God. I've got that spirit come through. Yeah. See, Three of Pentacles. Right. Definitely was picking up that Three of Earth. Right. I'm getting continue to work in goodness. Like, stay optimistic. Even if somebody else is off balance. But getting somebody else, like you could have a sense of feeling off balance, like the situation could be pulling you out of your square. That's how we felt earlier today. King of Wands. I'm getting leadership, like maturity and leadership, assertiveness, and how you lead forward. I'm feeling lead by example, for one thing, but also like you have the tools to lead yourself forward, to bear what's been placed upon you. Like, you have been developed into a person who understands the tenets of true leadership. Like, a person is going to do what they're going to do, and you cannot control that. You can only control you. Always remain a master over self. We see Five of Cups. See, on one side, it's a loss, regret, right? But on this side, it's like, yeah, we may have lost some stuff, but I can make the best out of it, right? Definitely getting the star. Somebody needs to heal, right? Her little tatas is out, right? For educational purposes. See, I'm getting frozen. I'm getting cold. Like, don't allow yourself to be frozen. We see High Priestess here, and she's definitely on the light side. So you know something, right? It's something about what you're learning or what you know intuitively that's going to bring you out of this situation. It's not going to last forever. I'm getting that it's temporary, right? Definitely getting learning, right? You're learning a lot. I know we are through this struggle, right? We see defense, battle, learning, even boundaries, right? How to protect yourself, how to protect your own energy, solitude. Sometimes you just have to pull back and let people do what they're gonna do. If they, you know, don't want to put in the effort and they don't want to do what they need to do, that doesn't mean that you have to wear out you, right? You don't have to do too much just because they're not doing enough. See, Eight of Pentacles. Definitely getting working smarter, right? Learning and working smarter, making the best of things and continuing to work in good spirits, right? King of Swords is here, right? And I'm getting intelligence, steadfast, ethics, uprightness, morality. Um, Using your smarts, your words for the higher good, beloved. Like, what's good for you? What's good for the overall situation? What is still mutually beneficial? Anything else? Yeah. Hangman. Somebody is gonna see, but it may take them a long time. They may not be ready. I'm getting that fuck around and find out energy, right? And you could be trying to get a person to see what it is that you already know because you've mastered certain things, right? You've developed into this leader, but if they are hell bent on running the wrong way and making poor decisions, there really ain't nothing that you can do about that. You can continue to have faith, look at the brighter side of things, continue to work in uprightness and be committed and dedicated to doing your best and knowing that you have the strength to bear this yoke at the end of the day, beloved. It is divine intervention. I'm getting the light shining through. Like the Most High God will illuminate things for them and for you. Yeah, see, it's still opportunity here. There is still opportunity. Anything else in here? Yes. See, I'm getting a fallen or broken relationship. Partnerships that's just not working out. They're not doing enough and they feel like you doing too much. Queen of Wands is here on the lighter side of things, right? King of Wands on the light, Queen of Wands on the light. I'm getting, I don't know if this is the same. This is somebody else that's not doing enough, that you feel like you are battling with. But you might need to figure out how to fight differently, beloved, right? I do feel like keep your guard up, but it's like you don't have to force it. See, Knight of Cups. Somebody is definitely not giving. You see how they pouring out the flow, the emotion, and we was picking up that cup. Right here on the right side, they're offering it. But this person right here is like, fuck it, forget it. I'd rather just walk away and do whatever. Like, I'd rather walk in darkness. And it definitely teaches you something. It shows you something. You learn something. Yeah, Nine of Cups, right? I'm getting you moving to your own wish fulfillment, learning how to focus on self, solitude, beloved. And how do you be in solitude when you're in partnership? that's a heavy thing. Like to pull back your energy so that you can see yourself. You can follow your own light within, even though you're in partnership with somebody else, beloved. Yeah, Knight of Wands is here. Definitely getting somebody that wants to take some sort of action or think something can spontaneously change. And it could be something that, you think of, something, some sort of idea, your intelligence working things out. That could be relative to this divine intervention. It could be some sort of idea, something that just pops in, right? And you're able to move forward. Or just figure out how you take care of self, while you're in the middle of this. Yeah, Knight of Fire. That's that Knight of Wands that we just pulled. What do you do? Like inspiration, fast-paced movement, confident, passionate, right? The world. And we saw that completion. right? And I'm definitely getting it like it's a challenge, or you are thinking that it's not gonna happen. The way that things are going, it doesn't feel like it's gonna be successful. It's almost like preparing for the worst. Like this partnership is just not gonna work. You know what I mean? They're not giving enough and they feel like I'm doing too much. It's almost like being in a relationship with a partner who is not putting in the effort. You know what I mean? Hey sis, hey, beautiful sister. Aya is in the house. What up, we? Um, but yeah, you ever been in a partnership with somebody who you just feel like they not pulling their weight, they're not making good decisions, they are very disgruntled, they are not very giving, and you are finding it very hard to cooperate and work with this person, even for their highest good or just being mutually beneficial. See, spirits say you might have to pull back your energy. Yeah. See, pull back your energy. Be a little frugal with your energy. You don't have to do too much. But it's very difficult not to go hard for somebody that you care about. See? Ace of Air. I'm getting clarity, inspiration, communication, right? Making some sort of adjustment, right? I'm getting King of Swords, Ace of Air, right? It's definitely clarity. I'm getting communication, right? How do you do that? We seen the Dreamer, a new start. We see Eight of Water, and that's what we were just kind of talking about, this Eight of Cups, right? But look at the direction. Look at the environment. They're not walking away because it's happy and they're going on a journey. No, they're coming in. And I'm getting they're coming in with nonsense, with heaviness, with a lot of turmoil, being in a state like an inner storm going on. And with that Hermit in the dark, is given that they could definitely have some sense of depression. Like they're coming into you with a sense of brokenness and sadness. Right? Six of Water. Yeah, this is definitely somebody that you have a sense of nostalgia with, somebody that you have a past with, a connection to. Maybe you remember how things used to be before, things got a little crazy, right? Looking for balance, compromise, even moderation. Again, if somebody feel like you doing too much and you feel like they not doing enough, how do you come to balance? I'm getting 14, 1 and 5. I'm getting conflict. Things need to change, beloved. Definitely need to change. Anything else in here, Spirit say no. Hermit. And that's what we just talked about, the Hermit. Introspection, self-discovery, even mentorship, right? Right? Eight of Earth. And that's already down here. Working, right? Education, but being focused. Pay attention to the details. I'm getting commitment too. Heavy commitment. Committed to getting it right. Committed to a positive outcome, but just not sure how to do it. I'm getting good intentions, wanting to manifest with good intention, but not sure how to do it. If you're dealing with a person and the relationship is really off balance. Seeking balance. Definitely hitting on that solitude in the Hermit, looking at self, discovering something new, thinking about things in a different way. See, regrets. That's what I'm getting, that Eight of Cups. Regrets. It's a lot of regret here. A lot of regret. Heavy regrets. 2 and 3 breaking down to 5. That's that conflict, chaos, right? It's not me, right? I'm getting somebody challenged. Like, this is not me. You know what I mean? Or feeling like you keep getting pulled out of your square. Acting against, I'm getting your highest judgment, which you know that you could do. You know what I mean? Like, not the best of self is what I'm getting. Even though you have the highest intention, but how it comes out may not be the best, beloved, is what I'm getting. But I'm getting soon. Things are going to change soon. That's a five, right? Things are going to change soon. I'm getting this divine intervention. I'm getting clarity. I'm getting seeing things differently, communicating differently, right? How do you do that? I'm getting something coming into you. Happiness is here. I'm getting that's what is wanted. That's the desire, right? Mutual happiness with the six. Giving and receiving, beloved. Reciprocity, but how do you get there? When you feel like they're not doing enough and they feel like you're doing too much. Yeah. Guide. I'm getting mentorship with that hermit card down here. See, 1 and 5 breaking down to a 6, right? How do you give that mentorship? How do you give guidance and do it in balance and moderation? Again, because you don't want to be feeling like somebody, like you're mothering them and they don't want to feel like they're a child, right? How do you get two people to compromise, to submit onto one another for the highest good, beloved? Yeah, I'm definitely picking up a loss, right? Definitely feel lost. I'm getting the hermit, which is the 9, and this loss 1 and 8 breaking down to a 9. I don't own. I only. I don't wait. How? What are you saying? I hear. I only feel lost. Right. I only feel lost. There. Nobody feels like there's a gain. There is no win in this situation for anybody. But what I'm getting also is a loss of how to guide, how to mentor, like feeling lost, like the light is not illuminated for somebody. They feel lost. You, right? I definitely had that energy today. 3 and 2 breaking down to 5 the challenges, right? We see 2 and 3 on the other card for regrets, right? Definitely had that. Like, what are you supposed to do? Feeling that like at my wits end and feeling lost, like needing guidance, needing support in partnership where they don't do enough and they feel like I'm doing too much. Yeah, definitely anger. Brought in that energy, right? That 9. We feeling the loss. 1 and 8 is a 9. Anger, that's a 9. Yeah. 9 of swords, right? 9 of wands. Anxiety. At your wits end, trying to figure things out. 9 of wands, being defensive at battle, gone through plenty of battles and not for sure what to do. Holding on to your boundaries, won't relent. You know what I mean? Defensiveness, respect. That's definitely a big one. 2 and 6 breaking down to an 8. I'm getting, the fact that that's what work you're working towards, committed to, you know. But I'm hearing respect them and they respect you. But what happens when that shit don't work out like that? You giving respect onto them and they don't give that shit back, right? This is a free message. That's what Spirit said. And see, a message of freedom. And that's what I'm getting. All of this will lead to a sense of freedom. How it's going to work out, I don't know. It's definitely divine intervention with this tower moment down here. We saw solitude, maybe meditation and prayer. We see sanctuary came out in reverse. I'm getting home is not peaceful. You know what I mean? It says the sanctuary resides inside you no matter what is happening. Solitude, the ability to go in and still find peace, your sanctuary. A sanctuary resides inside of you no matter what is happening. This inner temple beckons you to enter. Take a deep breath, enter, sit down on the throne of your own heart. And I'm getting that in reverse. right? That Hermit card is bringing me back to where it was dark. Like, you don't see the light when you go in. Somebody doesn't. Like, going inside, you don't find the peace or you're not doing it. Ambition is here. May I offer all of my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan, this divine intervention that's down here. Not this. This. This divine intervention, the divine plan, right? It's beyond the mind's imagining. King of Swords to the Queen of Swords, they're backed up to each other, right? With the Ace of Cups on the light side. So it's definitely a way to think things through. It is a way to cooperate or coexist in this situation. It says, may I offer my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. And that's what I was getting, that somebody is operating for the highest good, but you definitely could get pulled out your square, like taken off your square, like that's not me, it's not me, it's not my true essence, right? And I'm getting the relationship being off balance, or somebody is seeking balance. Definitely conflicts, definitely a feeling of regret, remorse, maybe even depression. What does that say? Relationship. May I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. I'm getting this divine intervention. Like, the need is going to be met, but maybe you need to let go of control. Because a King of Wands and a Queen of Wands both are assertive leaders, right? And this King of Wands may be a little bit more assertive, more aggressive than how the Queen of Wands would lead. So maybe you might need to pull back just a little bit. Not flip it all the way, but just pull it back. Maybe things will come to balance in some sort of way. I'm not for sure. Make it God's, right? King and Queen of Wands. I'm hearing King of Wands, more mature leadership, Queen of Wands, up and coming leader. Like, she's just not quite as mature as this king. But I'm getting that she is definitely maturing and developing. So it's definitely a difference in that. And I'm seeing that guide and mentorship. Like, the way that you lead and provide the example and mentoring guidance, well, it could eventually have an impact on this person with this divine intervention. Like, everything will come together. You have what it takes to bear this yoke for this person's development. They may be in this state right now, depressive, full of regret, unable to see the light within. You may be struggling in this relationship, feeling lost, angry, but I'm getting your perseverance, your intelligence. Things are going to shift. With the help of the divine, I'm getting everything is going to work out in time, beloved. Yes. It says, release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arise. And we see a message of freedom, right? So this is what they're saying. Like, pretty much surrender over to the divine. So even if it's your child or a romantic relationship, turn it over to the Most High. My child, no. It is the child, and that's a different way of saying it, but it is the child. It's a child of the Most High. they came through me or to me, but they don't necessarily belong to me. There comes a time when we go through the releasing. I have to hand them over to the Most High and let them take over and do this work. The relationship and the dynamics change, beloved. It says, freedom arise. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the relationship, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, controlling, it says the right actions will be shown. Clarity comes. Free me from this prison, right? So definitely somebody feels like that, being locked up. Anything else in here? Spirit say yes. This. All right, clarity. See, that's what we were just saying. Clarity comes. Clarity comes. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition guide me always. We see guidance down here, we see solitude, and we see hermit. All of that works together. We have the Ace of Swords down here for clarity, King and Queen of Swords for clarity, intellect, being able to see clearly, being able to make the right decisions, because it's definitely a Two of Swords down here that's on the reverse side. Somebody is not making good decisions, and I'm getting again that energy. They feel like you're doing too much, and you feel like they're not doing enough. Right. Thank you, Mr. Sullivan. 504 is in the house, Mr. Damon Alvarez. Well, I couldn't even get it out. Definitely something with communication going on. But thank you so much for stopping by. If anybody wants a personal reading, Damon at Soloman 504 is amazing, as well as Miss Aya from Aya Inspired Tarot. Check them out, right? But I'm definitely getting, again, that sentiment, being in a relationship, you don't feel like they doing enough, and they feel like you doing too much. And how do you come to balance? Somebody being depressed, somebody being angry, feeling at a loss, looking for guidance. You could be trying to mentor and provide, advice or, again, guidance. But if they are not accepting, then what can you do about it? There comes a point, even when you are working with, whatever relationship, whether it's romantic, whether it's a friendship, platonic, but that's not what this is. But and also children, right? Especially with your kiddos, because it's a point where they're not necessarily going to see things the way that you see it. They're going to feel like you're doing too much, and you're going to feel like they're not doing enough. It's going to be that time where they're going to have to knock their own head and learn their own lessons, where you're going to have to turn them over to the Most High God and let them explore and discover self, right? And yeah, see, challenges, unbearable situations, throwing you directly into God's arms if you are open. Please take over, divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. And that's what I was getting. The Most High God coming in and helping somebody bear this burden. Like these 10 of Wands to get heavy, right? But with the Most High God strengthening you, look how easily you carry it. When you turn it over, I'm getting divine intervention. Something that's going to show you the right way. Like there's illumination in this tower. Instead of it burning down, I'm getting it's being lit up by the divine, right? I'm getting the fact that the clarity, turning things over, inviting the divine to come in and bring balance to the situation, a sense of moderation where They may do a little bit more and you can do a little bit less, and you two can meet in the middle, finding some sort of balance. Chakras, and then that's it. Dissipating. See, somebody is definitely not doing nothing. They just sitting there, almost looking complacent, watching. I'm even hearing social media influence. We're seeing perseverance, right? The ability to keep going. And I'm seeing spiritual strength, right? Like being able to touch base in the spirit and get what you need in order to persevere, beloved. Relationships are definitely hard and they're not easy. They require work, that Eight of Pentacles, to get it right. Right, the dedication and the commitment. We see insecurity is here. I'm getting that Eight of Cups. Somebody walking with a sense of turmoil, feeling regrets and remorse. I'm even getting a sense of depression because I'm seeing that Hermit with the light out, like on a dark side where they can't find the light within. That would definitely lead to a sense of insecurity, beloved. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Everybody that is kind of hanging out for this reading, I know it's like a little bit heavy, but it's the things that we need to talk about. See, somebody may feel rejected, a sense of rejection, right? They could be having a whole bunch of thoughts, right? They could be rejecting their own spiritual guidance. You know what I mean? Not sure what to do, how to move forward, how to express what's within them, right? They may be suffering from a lot that's affecting their confidence. Yes, yeah. We see forgiveness is here. Forgiveness. Definitely getting that right smack in the middle. Right? Forgive them, forgive you, right? And continue to issue forgiveness. I'm hearing 70 times 70. We see renewal. And I definitely get this being in turmoil. Like, for some, take it how it resonates, right? You can forgive, but you don't have to renew the relationship. You just don't. Like, you can forgive and let go. So depending on your relationship dynamics, that may end up being the answer. We see expansion here, right? Spirit. Now, the way that they place the cards, if I read it this way, something that you thought that couldn't be renewed in reverse, right, that you wouldn't renew, with forgiveness, things could expand. So if I just read it and take it like that. And another way I'm seeing it is that forgiveness is a thing, like that's primary, but you have a choice whether to let it go, to refuse to renew it, or you can move towards expansion. Just depends. But either way, forgiveness is key. We see quest. Somebody is definitely on a journey, and it could be a challenging journey, right? It could be a part of your path. This card is giving me like coming home. Look, see, something could definitely be bittersweet, right? You could forgive, but that doesn't mean you have to, recover the relationship, right? It could be bittersweet, like forgive and release. Or you could forgive and recover. Forgive, recover, expand. Or you can forgive, it's bittersweet, and you choose not to renew it. Like it could be complete. Yeah. But we see growth is here. Definitely getting that as a challenge. So this process, this journey is definitely challenging, right? Yeah. Look, but what is it being called for? Balance. Balance and forgiveness. We see despondence. Going to the spirit. Talking to the spirit. And what is it that they have to say, beloved? It may not be something that either one of you want to hear. Because again, Whoever's doing the most may need to pull back a bit, and whoever's not doing enough may need to pick it up. And they may need, something in this journey to give them the confidence to be able to do it. And for some, you may not have what it is that they need to help them do it. Right? They may need to go on their own spiritual journey to figure it out, where you may be releasing, that control over to the Most High God and be like, look, and offer it up to surrender it. We see faith, to surrender it to faith, to have faith. You know what I mean? That it's going to work out. Confusion. Definitely getting somebody shrouded in confusion. Yeah. But I'm getting joy and solitude, isolation. And we talked about solitude. I don't know why I'm here feeling jazzy. They're telling me that it was nothing else, but I just feel like there is something. And I don't know which deck of cards they're trying to pull from this one. So, let's get something from the angels. Sword of Light, right? Since we were talking about clarity. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, energy. Let's see what the Sword of Light has to say. We got Be the Real You is here. So this person may be trying to figure out who they are. And if they have a sense of insecurity, then that's going to be hard. And that's a part of their journey. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. And we also see this card, It's Not Me, in a challenge. And I was picking up that, sometimes the way we respond in situations could pull you out your square. And you like, I keep responding in a way that's not me. It's not consistent with my true and authentic self, right? That is not in alignment with what I am attempting to manifest, is what I'm feeling. Spirits say stop pushing. Again, where you are doing too much and you feel like they are not doing enough. I'm getting balance, moderation, right? Because it's definitely a push and pull, a struggle here. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. I'm getting like a consideration, like mood swings, like swinging from this way to this way. I'm also feeling a sense of music, like it's giving me a sense of lightheartedness. This is a blessing in disguise. Definitely getting that it can turn out well. Either way, it is a lesson in growth, right? Expansion, mindset, self-awareness, right? How do you handle yourself in these situations? Because at the end of the day, it's about you. How do you pull back? How do you surrender? How do you go within and seek answers so that you can remain in balance? You can always practice forgiveness, whether you choose to release and it's bittersweet, or it can be recovered and expand. I'm getting all of it at the end of the day is in the hands of the Most High. It is in their hand. Be patient and have faith. And we saw faith right here. Faith. That's what it says. Be patient and have faith. Right? It says, have faith that your angels have this situation under control. Yes, what will come is far better than you dare to dream. So either things could be bittersweet and you can release in peace, or things could actually be recovered and expanded, right? You may end up being both. Again, like our example with children, right? It's like you may need to release them and let it go, and it's bittersweet, but with forgiveness and time, things could be recovered and expanded at the end of the day. It could be a blessing. You have to know that they are safe. They are safe. So let go of the fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking after them. I'm getting the Most High God has them. Their spirit team has them. That they will always be, sheltered and covered, right? There is nowhere that they could go where they are not too connected to the Most High God. Like they belong to the Most High God, they just came through you. Trust in divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on a path of growth. And we said growth here was a challenge. This is a path of growth, especially with this quest here that's in a challenge. It is a growth journey, right? And a part of it is you maintaining self, being your true authentic self at all times. Like you continue to give that, right? It's a challenge. It's a challenge to come to balance and to stay in that energy, right? Forgiveness being the key. Trusting in His divine purpose. Healing and growth will come. They told me to show that to you, right? Definitely a challenge. Keep your head up and keep seeking the light, right? Looking for advice, looking for guidance at all times. See, let it go. 9, 18. Definitely we've been picking up on 9 and the number 5. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so that you can embrace the future, right? So severing this, bittersweet, don't renew it, don't continue to rehash it. Forgiveness, let it go so that you can have the key to recovery and expansion. Anything else? No. Last energy. Yes. See, deeper insights are at hand. A deeper awareness is here. See, your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. So you again, I'm getting 8, and I'm getting that 8 of Pentacles, the work. Like you may have it in your mind how it's supposed to be worked out, how you guys are supposed to come together and work this plan for this goal and mutual benefit. But you feel like they not doing enough, and they feel like you doing too damn much. Damn it. So I'm getting the fact that the plan needs some work. So there's reflection here. I'm getting solitude. I'm getting hermit. I'm getting guidance to go to the Most High and ask for guidance to be able to release, to let go, to pull back, right? As you do that, I'm getting a balancing shift. The Most High God working with them to pull up their efforts, increasing their security and confidence, understanding self and awareness. And as they do that work, then their efforts will enhance. But sometimes we can't force that, and trying to force it only pushes them away. So therefore, to bring things closer or to resonate or get on the same accord, you fall back a bit, let the Most High step in. You continue to ask for guidance, holding on to your true authentic self. Maybe bring a little bit of joy in. Go into your isolation and do things that are good for you, right? Holding on to your personal joy and accept the situation for what it is. Yeah, you may have given out, I'm just getting this slice that you done gave out, but it's still so much more to give. And you may feel depleted, so you may need to go in and kind of increase that joy so that you can have more to give. You can feel good about the giving and not giving too much, right? Whereas overzealous, you know. So I'm getting, yeah, it's definitely spiritual guidance. They're really calling me to the spirit behind you, like showing you how to slice that pie, what piece to give, and where to give it. You may feel like you may not have enough to give because what you have given out in the past, but there's more. There is more. But how you do it may just need some change, reflection before you move forward. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. I appreciate you for sticking through this message. If it resonated for you, if you got anything out of it, please, thumbs up and leave your comments. I appreciate each and every one of them. And I appreciate you guys sitting through, because this message was definitely edifying unto self, and I pray that it edified you too, right? Because relationships is hard and they're work, right? They are work. And, for each one of them is that balance. How do you balance, right? You are so welcome. You are so welcome. Because I'm definitely getting people feeling a kind of way. Sometimes we have to let go and let God, I say, pull back, fall back, and let the Most High God have His way. Make it the Most High God's, right? It doesn't belong to me. Even if, no matter the dynamic of the relationship, it does not belong to me, beloved. I am a steward, right? I have been granted and gifted stewardship. And with that mindset, I am cognizant of taking good care of it. But I could also become overzealous, right? So, what is the balance? How do I maintain balance over self while I'm trying to do the good work? What was given unto me? So for that, I ask the Most High God to help me balance and manage my own energy, right? Because I definitely see a challenge getting to a successful completion, and you don't want to walk away with a sense of disappointment. Going on this spiritual journey, a journey of self-development, should be a good thing. And it's a journey that we all have to take, each in our own way. And everybody will find their way. They'll get there, I say. Because we all belong to the Most High God at the end of the day. So it's not mine, it's thine, right? And if thy will be done, that means sometimes I gotta step out of the way so that the work can be done. Solitude, go into self and figure out you. Thank you guys so much for joining again. I appreciate each and every one of you. I do. I love you just like I love me, because that is my capacity. Just like I love the Alpha and the Omega that made me, that called me and decreed me to be the infinite intelligence breathing, because the word lives in this day, beloved. And don't let anybody tell you anything different. To the next now. This is them. Ashe.